Hi guys, Deb Acker here, back with another video. And the title of today's video is what to do if you feel like you've tried everything and yet nothing is working. So for those of you guys who are new to this series and new to these videos, right, I'm an intuitive coach and I work mainly with women to help them to heal their past, heal their childhood patterns, specifically around abandonment and the abandonment that can show up when we have physically and or emotionally unavailable parents, right? And if you grew up in some way with either a physically and or emotionally unavailable parent, likely you tried everything to get their attention, right? So, if your parents, say, for instance, your parents got divorced and one of your parents wasn't that present with you, if your parent was suffering from an addiction, if they just worked a lot, if maybe they were emotionally unavailable to you, you likely either consciously or subconsciously tried everything to get their attention, right? Tried everything to get them to be present with you. So first and foremost, notice if that's true. But if that's true, the first step in why you're likely creating a scenario right now where you feel like you're trying everything and nothing is working is really to have the voice that you didn't get to have when you were a kid, to basically, be able to express that frustration and even simply just say out loud, nothing's working. Why isn't anything working for me? Nothing is working, right? And again, just to be willing to express that frustration and express the discontent that you were experiencing in that moment, right? And so then from there, so that's step number one, right? And then from there, if you feel like you're trying everything and nothing's working, it's important to get clarity if the step or the direction that you're going in is the right direction for you. I remember years ago for me, before I got into coaching, I was trying to write. And while I'm a writer and I love writing and I'm a good writer, writing wasn't the right path for me at that point in my life, right? So when I finally kind of realized, okay, I'm not in a state of flow around this, right? This is not easy for me. I first, asked, and I actually was in medical sales at the time too. So I asked like a question around that specifically. It was first, show me if I'm supposed to stay in medical sales, right? So show me if the direction I'm going in is the right direction. So I asked for that, right? And then I paid attention. The following day, literally, I had gotten home from a writing retreat, actually. And that following day, I couldn't get on my work computer. And right then and there, I knew that was guidance that it was time for that part of me to come to a close, right? So that's step number two in this process, but that was step number one in that situation. And then from there, depending on what information you get, you might want to say, show me what the next step is. And again, you need to pay attention to the signs. So I said, show me what the next step is. And then maybe it was like 2 or 3 weeks later, I'm sitting at a retreat, and this lady who's really well known in the personal growth industry, who had interviewed people like Wayne Dyer and Panache Desai, came up to me, and she was coaching someone on a stage, and she opened it up for other people in the audience to add input, and I added some input, and she came up to me during the break and said, would you like to coach for the program that I was taking, right? And right then and there, even though I knew I might not work for her directly, I knew that was the information I had been asking for, right? I knew that I was being guided towards coaching, right? So it's so important, first and foremost, get clarity. Is the direction that I'm going in the right direction? And then, whether it is or it isn't, you can still say, show me what the next step is, right? So that's step number 3. So step number 1 is, first of all, honor where you are and the frustration and this idea of nothing's working, even just by simply saying that out loud and seeing it leaving your body. If you can feel that frustration, feel the frustration, then get clarity on if the direction you're going in is the right direction, and if not, and or if you can still say, show me what the next step is. Show me what the next step is in this direction, or show me the direction I'm supposed to be going in instead. So that's today's video. I hope you're enjoying this series. If you are enjoying this series, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. And if you're looking to dive deeper into this work, you can head to deboraacker.com, and there I've got time to sign up with me at a 15-minute catalyst conversation where we can talk about where you are, where you want to be, and how I can help you to get there. So thanks so much for watching, and until next time, have a great rest of your day.